Hello and welcome to another update video about Polkadot. Also here so far really seeing first good potential. Here for the very first time we're now seeing here a higher high really after the breakout of the descending wedge that I talked to you about. We now also see finally a retest after the breakout of the wedge. That is what we want to see. And then a bullish candle from here could push us higher to 880 in my opinion. So far it's not looking bad. Yeah, in fact it's looking quite good. First of all, Polkadot reached here this reversal area. Yeah, we, really optimistic we can only become after we have moved out of this area. I mean, for example, if we take this same area and look at Matic is already here. Yeah, if you wanted to look at it like that. So Polkadot is really slow. It has, however, a real possibility that the low is already in here. Therefore, we're taking a look here at the bullish wave count, the one that I already showed you in the previous video. So far, we are following it nicely from the low here at 596. So throughout this whole period, I told you I expect lower levels, lower levels, lower levels, and so on until we had here the turning point. And somewhere here we invalidated the next bearish pattern, and then I told you we can now be more optimistic. Since then we have moved up further, came down a bit but made a higher low, and we are now seeing here further upside potential. Would be good if this level is holding. If it doesn't hold and goes below that next swing low, we can probably expect some more downside. Bear in mind, we are still here very early in an uptrend, yeah? So if it is really an uptrend that is forming, then we are very, very early. Very early, therefore still a lot of uncertainty, but we can become carefully optimistic. So I'd like to change the wave count here a little bit just based on the latest retracement here. Overall, still following that scenario, but moving it overall to a little bit more of a bullish one because the wave count I'm just doing means that the moves here to the upside will be a little bit extended. I see all of this now as a wave one. We can count a nice 5-wave move in here. That is an impulse. Just to show you for everybody who's interested in the more detailed Elliott wave count here of that wave one and why I see this as an impulse. Well, we can count here this first move up as a wave one. We then came down in a wave two. We then moved up in a wave three. Just where were we? So we need to look at that. I think this here would probably be the wave 3. I looked at it before making this video. We can just double check it with the extensions in a minute. Let me just check that. Yes, this as a wave 3. Then coming down in a 4, which would be this one here. And then moving up here in a 5, finishing off this wave 1 overall, yeah. So this wave 5 was an ending diagonal pattern. So finishing off this wave 1 here, and then coming down here in a wave 2 that could be finished. Let's take a look first here at the Fib retracements of the wave 2. It reached here the 38.2% Fib level. Normally you would expect a wave 2 to come down a little bit lower, but in a bullish environment, and given that we've had here this trend line, could really be that the wave 2 is in here, and we're now moving up in the next step to a wave 3, for which I can give you the target as well. Now again, bear in mind, we could even come a bit lower in the wave 2. Levels here for that would be, for example, the next one would be the $7 level, or here 678. Yeah, from that point of view, that low here is not that relevant, but in this scenario we can actually drop down to those levels here, the 61.8% Fib level at 678, and the 50% Fib level at $7.03 would be definitely the next levels to watch out for, where we, should we go once more lower, have a chance to reverse back to the upside. We can expect though that this is already complete, as long as the low here is holding of $7.20. Otherwise we'll probably come down lower to $7.03. And looking at the Fibonacci extensions, we would expect that next wave 3 to go already to 1061. Yeah, so this is how it would need to look like, or how it would need to look for a bullish scenario. The next levels to take out really that are of relevance, structural levels, not necessarily Elliott wave relevant levels, but structural price levels, are the 885 level. That is the wave A high here. That would be bullish. And then 994, which is called at the $10 level. Yeah, that is that wave 4 high here, also highly relevant. But in the process of hitting that 1061 target, these would be taken out anyway. And best evidence that this wave 3 to 1061 is starting would be a move above $8.08. And that is pretty much my view about Polkadot at the moment. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership.